my wife and ask her.
Either email Lynette or me.
Okay.
Yeah. Sounds good.
I appreciate it.
You stopped being in Yeah. You were just saying 89. How do you pretty good. Yeah. I do too. What's the thing about it?
Okay, organic chemistry. That's it.
Really? I figured I tried.
Battery's quick.
I did too, but
Hey, Tony,
they
come here. Yes.
coaxing some more life out of it.
Yeah. My biggest problem was like I said 5.9 is where I switched up.
First you state the reasons wrong, and I don't know how to state the reasons.
Alright, you're going to be counted out, and we're going to miss out.
Gosh.
Alright, later, dude.
Alright. I know. Then I have to go back to class.
Alright, see you later. Class.
This is his.
Okay, Dean, I gotta get back to work. I'll come back to what you
Okay.
in a little bit.
All right. Thanks.
Well, I love just standing there watching forever, except
You must have all the nerves in your fingers burning clear out. Because I was noticing that glass is getting hot and you're...
Yeah.
I made all the fish. To make the fish. This
But it is a poor conductor,
a 10 mil rod,
which helps.
That big rod, and you heat it up and you get what we call a gathering until it's about this size. And then, what glass? This is glass, glass.
How did you get the pink in there?
It's a piece of pure gold on the end of that.
Okay.
So adding a little color.
Yeah.
I'm having trouble getting the correct flame with this torch though.
And so then you get it up to the top that size, and then you take
And you're making an ornament?
Yep.
smash it out with flat. You'll take what we call stringers of glass, which is glass that's about color glass about 2.5 thickness there. And when you smash it out, you take and you dot all the scales on it, and then you heat it up and you work it into the glass. And then you pull the sphere or the circle out into that shape. And then we take a colored glass rod and you just start and keep along this edge here of the glass right on the tip. And then once you get to how long or how big you want the fins to be, then when you get to the end, he's doing an ornament right now. Teacher? Yeah, this is Dean Stevens.
How you doing? Doing very well, thanks.
If you will be able to see better.
Yeah, it takes out a lot of that real bright orange flare.
Did you want those so you can see?
No, I'm fine.
Oh, that's cool.
It's a lot of time.
Yeah, nothing happens.
Yeah, it's way too slow for me.
Nothing happens very quickly.
I would be way too impatient for this.
Did you have any color in there? Did you fume it?
Yeah. Just burn some gold in there.
Gold leaf? Or did you have gold?
No, just a little piece of gold.
Yeah, it started off clear and all of a sudden I noticed, oh, it's pink.
And then silver gives it an actual gold color, doesn't it? When you fume silver, it gives it a gold color.
That's weird.
The mistake I would make would be to try and do the whole thing and spin it all at once.
Not with this flame. It's just a small flame.
So you're heating it by section and spinning it by section.
Yep.
I think I've almost got Mom convinced to buy me one of these little Carlisles.
Now, when do you graduate, Travis?
A long time.
Long time.
Because after I get my associate's degree from here, which is another year and a half,
Okay.
I'll be going to ISU for education in
Okay.
chemistry. So, about 6 years.
So I'd say, well, make a nice graduation present.
We can wind back the clock and call it a high school graduation present.
Midterm, there we go. It's amazing you went from a bell shape to now to oval. Wow.
If you look, he twisted those lines.
I saw that.
And now it just makes one of those kaleidoscope looks.
That's cool.
How much does something like that go for?
I usually make them a little bigger, and they'll go 30, 35, because the gold.
That's my biggest problem right now, is if I do get a torch, and if I'm going to start doing this, eventually I will have to start selling it to be able to stay doing it, because I don't make enough.
Yeah, I mean, unless you're completely funded, which very few are, there has to be something coming back in.
You see how you see that yellow color as he's starting to flame?
One of the first times I ever watched something like that, it was on television. And it was in a TV show, specifically The Man from U.N.C.L.E., which you're probably too young to remember. And the actor was taking just rods, glass rods, and heating them in a torch and he was making a three-masted sailing ship. It was about this long.
Didymium.
And whatever, I don't know what you call it technically, but
Yeah.
I would say the actor actually knew something of what he was doing, because during that particular scene he added a considerable amount to the one area, and it really looked like it was supposed to be there.
Huh. Yeah, they probably had somebody that knew what they were doing. Yeah, that technique is called lacing or spun glass.
Yeah, this is kind of a lacing look to it.
Yep. Yeah, we did some of that here in the class. That ship is kind of a classic, large example of the lacing technique.
I would have liked to have found out what happened to it, but that was back before the days of the internet and all that stuff.
Yeah.
We didn't even have computers back then. Home computers. Only people that could afford a computer was universities and the government. Huge corporations.
Bring your flame down to a point about 2 inches long, and not very hot. You get the end of one of the flames into the flame just to warm it up. Right. We take stringer glass, something that's about that thick, and when this is warm, it has to be warm for it to be take, and you just bring that stringer in and out in the places, and then you once you get a nice section. Bring your flame up a little bit bigger, warm it all up until it's all fairly warm, and then you working on that experiment. He's working with to push them in so they don't pop off.
Wow, doesn't even look like when it started.
It looks like it could eventually be a small vase.
Sea cucumber.
Yeah, I mean, you can do, depending on the stage and what you decide to do with it, you can take it a few different directions.
Over here, there's one thing over there. They're not very good. Nah, not at all. Oh, I missed it.
Guess what?
Did you just
Put Maria
push
in there.
I've got it all on videotape.
Okay.
Actually, it's not
Put
That's
Maria
cool.
in there.
Very nice.
That's nice. Wow.
Is that the